Ladies and gentlemen, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi said on Wednesday that the killing of the Italian student Giulia Rigani was a shock to the Egyptian people as it was to the Italian people. In an interview with the Italia's La Repubblica newspaper, the president reiterated that Egypt's people and government reject such terrifying incidents, noting that it was an individual single act of violence against only one of the millions of Italians who visited Egypt over the past years. The president expressed his condolences to Regine's family. He also said that authorities will spare no effort to find and punish those who tortured and killed an Italian student in Cairo. Giulia Rigani, 28, a Cambridge University researcher, was found dead on the outskirts of Cairo on February the 3rd. He called the incident terrifying and unacceptable and vowed to intensify cooperation with Italian investigators. The president also said that the timing of the incident raised a number of questions as it coincided with a visit by the Italian Minister of Economic Development to Egypt. The minister was leading a delegation of businessmen who, with the aim of boosting economic cooperation at a time when the Egyptian-Italian relations were flourishing in the political and economic fields. The president raised the question on whether it too was in some parties' interest to undermine those relations. President el-Sisi also pointed out to the disappearance of the Egyptian citizen Adel Muawad in Italy 5 months ago without revealing the reasons, noting that such incidents should not be spoiling the bilateral ties. The president also hailed the historic Egyptian-Italian relations, saying that Italy is Egypt's first European partner trade. Prime Minister Sharif Ismail inaugurated on Wednesday the 49th session of the Cairo International Fair, being held between the 16th and 25th of March. Speaking at a press conference during the inauguration, Sharif stressed on the importance of modernizing the local industries with the aim of increasing the added value. The exhibition is held this year with the participation of a large number of foreign and Arab countries. It aims at widening the scope of integration and cooperation between industrial companies as well as boosting trade. The Cairo International Fair is a multi-sector, multinational trade exhibition. The fair is a general exhibition for marketing products and services. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry started his meetings in Moscow on Wednesday as part of his one-day visit. Shoukry started his visit by meeting his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov and the Speaker of the Duma, or the Russian Parliament. During the meeting, Shoukry discussed with Lavrov a number of international and regional issues of mutual concern, as well as efforts underway to combat terrorism. After the meeting, Shoukry and Lavrov held a press conference. Shoukry said that the stability and security of Egypt are vital to regional security and stability. He noted that there has been positive cooperation between Moscow and Cairo on resuming flights between the two countries during talks with Lavrov. The foreign minister said that Egypt and Russia are cooperating in the field of boosting security measures in airports. Foreign Ministry spokesman, Councillor Ahmed Abu Zaid, noted that Shoukry's visit to Moscow is of special importance given the positive developments in bilateral ties. Abu Zaid highlighted the importance of visiting following cooperation projects, especially with regard to El Dab'a nuclear plant, in addition to following up the outcome of the 10th Egyptian-Russian joint meeting held in Cairo last January. Grand Imam of Al-Azhar Sheikh Ahmed al-Tayyib called on ambassadors of Arab and Islamic countries in Germany to play their role in convening the right image of Islam to the West. During his meeting with the ambassadors as part of his visit to Germany, the Grand Imam is also due to attend an international conference on dialogue between religions. Earlier on Tuesday, Sheikh Ahmed al-Tayyib delivered a speech before the German parliament. In his speech, al-Tayyib praised German Chancellor Angela Merkel for her human stances with the Middle East refugees and also for her pro-Islam stances. He called for the Muslims in Europe to maintain the real and moderate image of Islam and to fight all the misleading ideas about it. The Grand Imam stressed that Islam has nothing to do with terrorism and condemned terrorists who commit crimes in the name of their religion. Al-Tayyib called for the West not to be biased against Islam, noting that Muslims also pay the price of terrorism. The Cairo Criminal Court on Wednesday adjourned to next Sunday the trial of ousted President Mohamed Morsi and 10 leading members of the terrorist Brotherhood organization being held on charges of espionage. The next session will continue to hear statements from the defense team. The defendants are accused of leaking to Qatar classified and national security documents issued by the state security apparatus to the presidency.